Hadn't gotten to the line, but he's been really good in terms of executing their offense.
2-point game. Randall now to Burks. Pull up three. Got it.
And that's an example for Julius Randle, not forcing it, taking what the defense gives you, and Trae Young has now gotten the rhythm of the officiating.
The regular season tonight, 21 points, 7 of 9 shooting in 21 minutes off the bench. Just miraculous. Oh, you could win $1 million or courtside seats. Just fill out your bracket for NBA Pick'em Playoffs Bracket Challenge for your chance to win big. Play free at NBA.com/bracket.
Now, where are those courtside seats? Because Nick tickets, I might take the seats as opposed to the million.
I think I'm with you there, Greg. What a sight, what an atmosphere it's been at Madison Square Garden. 15,000, largest crowd to witness an NBA game since the COVID pandemic began last March.
I'm trying to figure out why they don't have 19,000. I mean, if you're going to go to 15, like...
Whistle blown as Bogdanović trying to fight through the screen.
It's consistently been able to make shots and make plays for the Knicks.
Atlanta in the penalty, and that looms large. So here is Burks at the line, 10th year in the league. Played his college ball at Colorado. He missed those 8 games at the end of April with his personal bout with COVID, then the ankle injury. But when he has been healthy, he has been one of the biggest pieces of this Knicks team under Tom Thibodeau.
And then they give him the responsibility of guarding the other team's best player.
Capella on a tough catch in traffic, and it's a 2-point game. The Knicks' biggest lead has been 7, and right now they're up 2 with possession.
And Derrick Rose back in the game. Shrewd move there by Tibbs to get more playmaking and offensive threats on the floor.
The Knicks in Atlanta finished with identical records. The Knicks winning the tiebreaker. Randall a little bit short. And Julius Randle is now 5 of 21 from the field.
And the only important element of that is, does it affect how he plays rest of the game? How about that pass?
Bogdanović. That's a 3-point jack. And Atlanta has retaken the lead.
That was a terrific find by Trae Young, who has really had his way here in the second half against this Knicks defense.
Told you about how lethal Bogdanović was down the stretch of the regular season. Massive shot for Atlanta. Burks unable to answer, and it's cleared by Collins.
And if you're Julius Randle, although you're struggling to make shots, that shouldn't dissuade you from making plays with the basketball.
Here comes Young behind the back. This is Hunter. That's a 3. And the young Atlanta Hawks making their statement.
Was that no pun intended? Because Trae Young is also making a statement with how he is playing here down the stretch.
10-1 run for Atlanta. Barrett with the answer for the Knicks.
And that was a really smart play. Surprising that the Hawks didn't run somebody at him to get the ball out of his hands.
14 for Barrett, the second-year man out of Duke. We come up on the final 2 minutes. Atlanta with possession and a 2-point lead. Young and Rose got a piece of it. What a defensive recovery by Derrick Rose. Randall gets a Gibson screen, pull-up 3, puts it down. And the Knicks back in front.
What a game, Sphero. And how about the confidence from Julius Randle? Has struggled mightily all game long, but when his team needed him most, how about that pass to Bogdanović on a string for that triple? And then a beautiful behind-the-pack drop-off as Hunter able to knock down that triple back-to-back, but Julius Randle on cue, able to answer.
Young turns the corner, hits the floater, and he's got a chance at a 3-point play.
He is having his way with the Knicks defense. They're going to have to make an adjustment. He's either making the right read or getting to his spot. Not sure about the foul there, but especially as physical as this thing has been up to this point. But if you're Trae Young, you'll take it.
Trae Young, final 9 games of the season, hit the 30-point mark 5 times, and he has been just incredible down the stretch. 28 for Young, the 22-year-old third-year kid out of Norman, and he's given Atlanta a 2-point lead. Rose into the paint, Gibson. Outside Burks for 3. Why not? Alec Burks with maybe the biggest night of his NBA career. Especially when you consider the stakes. Young turns it over.
I think he thought he was going to get a foul call. They didn't make it, and he tried to make the right play. That was a great decision, too, by Taj Gibson on that kick out, but just a little off on that pass, partner.
Alec Burks has 16 points in the quarter and 25 for the night. Rose, a little shimmy shake, kicks out. Burks under control, shot, and he hits again. Alec Burks is putting the Knicks on his back. Positioning them, Greg, for the future financially.
He has done as good a job as anybody in the NBA. And, you know, the hire Thibs and Worldwide West coming on board, but it's also the personnel moves they made, the decisions, even within the season with Gibson and Rose.
Bogdanovich buries a 3. And that was cold-blooded. We are tied with under a minute left.
You could not ask for anything more than what we've gotten from these two teams.
A number of players on both teams getting their first taste of the NBA playoffs, and they are coming tonight. Rose, the drive and kick. Burks. Rare miss. Fight for it. It's taken by Young. 30 seconds left. Young puts it on the deck. Here he comes. Contact. And boy, that nearly went. Trae Young.
This will be numbers in 8 and 9. And he averaged 11 a game against the Knicks during the regular season, and is going to have a chance to hit that mark here potentially tonight.
Trae Young, only player in the league this season who averaged 25 points and better than 9 assists. He's given Atlanta a 1-point lead.
And he's also given his team some confidence, knowing that they've got one of those guys that could make plays and free throws down the stretch.
Trae Young, the 22-year-old All-Star, makes it a 2-point Atlanta lead. 23 seconds left in regulation. Where do the Knicks go here? It's Randall from 3. Way too much. Gibson, offensive rebound. Here comes Burks. Shovel pass underneath, outside to Rose. Into the paint. Shot. Got it. We're tied. It'll be Herter, the inbounder for Atlanta.
And Thibs has gone to his defensive lineup. Ntilikina in the game now defensively on the point. Let's see how they play this.
Here is Young. Finds his spot. Young on the floater. Puts it in. Trae Young with a miraculous shot. 15,000 all standing. Knicks looking for a miracle. Inbound to Randall. Fadeaway shot. And it's over. The Atlanta Hawks come to New York and throw down the gauntlet.